Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, the Mandarin. Welcome to the Voice of Guo on May 13th, 2020. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and click the bell button so you know the next time we upload a video. And also, don't forget to leave a comment down below regarding what you think of what's happening in China. Now, let's look at some news today. Number one, Hainan provincial government cover up epidemic outbreak and schools force students to return. The CCP virus outbreak is getting worse in Hainan province. A student from Haikou Economic College in Hainan posted on the school forum that his friend was under quarantine after a close contact with a few asymptomatic CCP virus patients. The student who made the post on the school's forum requested to go to classes online for fearing of getting the CCP virus. But he was told by the school that he must return to school, otherwise he will be considered as absenting from classes and he will have to retake the classes again. Number two, Wuhan resident under house arrest for protesting against the CCP virus. A mother whose daughter died of the CCP virus was arrested after protesting against the government. On May 11th, she was released from the police custody and returned to her house. The mother was asked not to leave her house. It is like she is under house arrest. The way CCP rules is to cover your eyes and ears, stop you from speaking and seeing the truth. It is disgusting. It's disgusting. And the next news. Virus outbreak in Wuhan's residential communities worsens. All deliveries are stopped. Now we're going to show you a quick video regarding what is happening. As you can see in this video, we see a bunch of citizens in Wuhan gathering and they're facing off what appears to be a local SWAT team locking down their communities. Now, let's continue with the rest of the story. So, what exactly happened in the Sanmin residential community in East Xihu district of Wuhan? The residential community was put under red alert today for new coronavirus cases. A SWAT team was stationed at the entrance of the residential community, and more than 300 people were quarantined. The community was locked down, and all people with jobs were asked to stay at home. In Wuhan, new cases continue to break out at high frequency, and Zhongtong Express Delivery issued a notice on May 12th to suspend all express delivery service in some areas of Hubei province. And the notice of resuming operation was pending. In addition, the local Pharmacy Supervision Bureau issued an urgent notice requiring the district to pull off all medicines that treat fever, cough, and cold from the shelves before 8 p.m. tonight on May 12th. And the time of resuming operations will be notified according to the epidemic situation. Now I will turn to my co-host Alice for the rest of the reporting.
Okay, thank you, Mandarin. During 13 years of operation of Leto Company, the CCP's official media frequently made publicity for it, and many people across the country were cheated by investing in Leto because they believed that the CCP mouthpiece, the amount of fraud was as high as billions. The lifetime savings of some seniors suddenly turned into ashes, yet the victim haven't been able to protect their rights for almost 2 years, which made people in China finally get it that it was the government who is guilty. So now let's look at the short video about it. As you can see in the video, people are standing in front of the authority building and claiming that they have to get their right back, and I don't think it's working so far. Okay, now let's move on to next piece of news, and let's turn to Hong Kong. So at 7 p.m. on May 12th, the crowd launched the Singing With You activity. People shouted old slogans, some held their hand gestures that meant the 5 major demands are indispensable, and some held flags of Liberate Hong Kong and the revolution of our times. However, this event was followed by a large number of Hong Kong riot police entering the mall. An hour later, the riot police, armed with long guns, started threatening people in the mall and spraying pepper on people. Now let's turn to the last news of today, which is about the situation in Jilin City. A super spreader has recently appeared in Jilin City. A laundry worker has infected at least 20 people after being diagnosed. Local officials announced today that they would fully implement close-end management to prevent personnel from entering and leaving at will. The departure of the Jilin railway station is now temporarily suspended, and all passengers' vehicles are also stopped. According to the prevention and control requirements of this epidemic situation in Jilin province, starting from 6 o'clock today in the morning, without further notice, services of Jilin station will be temporarily suspended. Passengers who have purchased tickets can go through the fund process at the 12306 website or ticket office. Meanwhile, the city has to strengthen social management and control. The closed management should be fully implemented to prevent people from entering and leaving at will. All passengers' lines and chartered tours will be suspended too, but freight vehicles can still pass. Those who travel to other places must hold a negative report of the acid test within 48 hours at their own expense and strictly quarantine themselves before they can register to leave the city. All indoor scenic spots, movie theaters, dance halls, entertainment halls, commercial performances avenues, internet cafes, indoor stadiums, chess and card rooms, sparrow halls, billiard halls, baths, and other places of personnel gathering will be closed as well. As of 8 o'clock this morning, Jilin City has reported a total of 21 local diagnosed cases, which are currently being quarantined and treated in Jilin City Infectious Disease Hospital. And the condition is stable. Among them all, there are 14 confirmed cases in Shulan City and 7 confirmed cases in Fengman District. Accumulatively reported 367 close contacts of local confirmed cases, all of which were quarantined in designated locations. And that is all for today, reported by Mandarin Alice. Thank you for your watching.